Okay, we're back to Mr. Darcy here, who is our Schnauzer. And we're doing a Schnauzer cut on him, and I want to show you a Schnauzer cut on the face because this, again, very simple. So he usually keeps his hair longer. She likes it, but she's letting me do this today so that we can get this all for the camera. Go ahead and get him some brows going here, right? Get those out of the way so we don't screw those up, because that's the most important part besides this muzzle, right? So all that they end up keeping really are the brows and the muzzle from here on up. That's it. All this is going to get shaved. We'll come around this way, Mr. Darcy. He's so good. He's so good. He came out, he was shivering me timbers. He was shivering. I had to hold him. I always do for about 5 minutes. I think he really likes that. He's got me pegged, man. He knows it. He knows it. Okay, so I wanted to just comb that all out of the way, make our lines right. I don't want to screw anything up. We want to get it all right. Again, I got my 10 Andes. You can use a 7 also. You can use a 5. Don't use a 30 ever to do this. I'm going to go ahead and get his eyebrows out of my way by holding them forward. And then I'm going to start my line real quick here by holding that flat to the skin. And it comes off. It's a nice clean cut that 10 gives it. Really nice clean cut all the way back, because this is all going to come off, including his ears. And I'm going to show you the easiest way to get those ears done. Be careful that you never catch your guard blade or your blade up in this metal chains, because it'll break the teeth. Okay, I'm coming back around this way. Remember, we did all this. And listen, I'm going to go ahead, folks, and come up with just the tip of my teeth again. Just the tip of my teeth. That way I don't skin them, right? Bring that up like that just to clean that line up. Now I'm going to come over here. Watch this, how we can get these ears done. He's got a wart right here, too, so I want to be careful of that. But that 10, you saw what I did right around it. I mean, the 10 just go right around it. You don't have to worry about anything. Top of his ears, I'm going to take off this direction. I want to hold my whole hand flat under that lapel and try to crinkle that out as much as I can. And you'll find that with Schnauzers, they got these little bendy ears, right? His are a little longer than most of them. They usually crop these ears. And so you have these little bitty ears to work with that can be tedious. Luke, I'm going to switch the spots, buddy. I'm going to come around this way. Keeping that flat against the skin again. I want to always go the same direction on this lapel. I'm going to recommend that. Always go the same direction, because it's too easy to go if you go the opposite way, you're almost inevitably going to cut that ear. Okay, we're going back underneath of the ear now. I want to show you how easy this can be. He's already shaved here. So let's just go ahead and shave again. So hold it down flat against the body, his ear. And you just come right on up. Level your blade. Use the tip of your teeth. It doesn't matter. You want to be careful all through here, though, because here again you're going to have some skin folds in here. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. That's all coming too. So that's all coming off. We haven't gotten to his ears yet and plucked those. You've seen ear plucking videos. You don't need to see another one. I think I got 2 of them on there now that are really good. Okay, so I'm going to come around here now, clean up this side. Remember, I want to bring him straight down. So the corner of his eye, at the corner of his eye, that's where I'm coming down. Get his eyebrow back just so we can get a better look. I'm going to go ahead and use just my teeth to come forward with that. I got to get a better angle with my clippers. Come forward with that. I'm going to give him that little bit of a brow there. Come on in here. Be real careful, just the tips. Anytime you're working around any areas that have folds, bring that on in. A little bit more. I'm looking at what I'm doing on the front of him also. So look at how clean that cut is. Super clean cut. Then to come around to his eyebrows, in between his brows, if you want to get that area with clippers, move his brows apart. You're going to come straight up the middle. You're going to get rid of all that on a Schnauzer. All that goes. So just use your You just being so wonderful. We're just going straight up. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing, Mr. Darcy. I'm using corners. Taking that out a little bit, right? I just want to round it out using just a corner. Now I'm going to come back through like that. Use just a corner again if I want it. There's more than one way to get this done. I'm going to bring that right to the edge. Right to the edge. I'm going to clean that up a little bit better. So he's got one brow done here. I'm trying to get one side of his face done for you real quick so that we don't take up a 5-hour video. I'm going to comb this back down for Mr. Darcy. I'm going to use some blending shears, thinning shears. Start coming through here. You want to take all that eye stuff out there. And then underneath of his eyebrow here, you want to get rid of these little sparse hairs there because those are going to affect his vision over a bit. So let's go ahead and bring his eyebrow and we'll comb it back out. All I want to do is get one brow done for you. So his face has got to come in because we need a straight line down. Go ahead and start bringing that in. I'm going to come back to that brow. I'm going to bring that straight in. See how sharpened that's getting? I'm going to round that out a little bit. Generally on a Schnauzer, you know, you can have 5 Schnauzers in one day and they all look different. No kidding. Maybe their fur lays a little differently. Maybe it's more coarse. Maybe it's more sparse. So he just has this kind of fur and I'm working with it, and this is the shape of his muzzle. So it really needs to come at an angle like that. That's how it should be, at an angle. And so I don't have enough fur to work with to make this a true angle for you. So I'm getting it as close as I possibly can. Just bringing, with my thinning shears, bringing that up a little at a time, little at a time. Come back around here. Clean it up. I thank you. I always like to get rid of this. I'll come to the other side in a minute. We'll do that on our own. Now top brow. I want to bring it down. I want to be able to see the brow right. Let's go in. So, did you see what he done? Did you see him raise that eyebrow for me? He did. Hang on, let me get in here. He's adorable, man. I love this little dog. So here we go. We ain't there yet, buddy. We ain't there yet. I'm going to go ahead and bring this in a little closer. Bring it down a little more back here. He doesn't need any brow hair back here either. So if you've got a little excess, just snip it out. He got some pretty fancy looking, well, one eyebrow. He got a pretty fancy looking eyebrow. Hopefully we have enough light in here. I do need a little bit more light on board this mobile, but I have an excess of windows. I could always pull one off, but we get it through there. Okay, so I want to clean up his little muzzle a little bit still. So let me lift. First of all, I want to get anything there out. But I'm going to go ahead and lift his muzzle and look underneath of here. Because if you leave too much fur in there, it gets a little, it starts hanging on to food and debris, and it gets kind of gunky. Like almost like there's gum in it. Oh, tough job he's got, man. He got a tough job, Mr. Darcy does. Let me go ahead and clean that brow up a little bit better. Okay, she's going to love this. She's going to love the way you look. She's gonna. Because he's so handsome. So I'm going to clean this up just a little bit better. Watch his tongue. He might even hold his mouth shut. Don't cut off his nose circulation, you know, his breathing. You'll figure that out real quick when he moves around on you. So that is one side done, right? Let's take a good look. There's the done side and there's the undone side. Pretty interesting, isn't it? But that's a really good Schnauzer look right there, and that's an at-home Schnauzer look. That's what my customers like, this right here. And so we gonna finish it up, Mr. Darcy. We thank him so much because he was super fantastic. He was. Thank you.